Onome didn't love the flat. It seemed too new. It was a kind of place with no memory. She hated that. However, she chose it for the reason she hated it. She wanted a new start. She hadn't planned to move from her former place, but she needed somewhere no one would look after the resignation and the calls she stopped answering from Shegun after their arguments. The place was in Lekki Phase 2, and it offered silence. No one asked about the baby's father. No one asked what she used to do. The agent had called it ideal for young families. She hadn't laughed, but something about it stuck. She liked the idea of being just that, a young family. Singular, just her and her son. It began when something woke her on their 8th night in the new apartment. It was words, not Tife's usual cries from the baby monitor. At first, she thought it was from outside. Lekki nights always carried one kind of noise or another, whether it was backup generators, keke horns, or someone's music. But this sound was coming from the baby monitor. She reached for it, and what she heard didn't make sense. The words were Yoruba. It was unstructured, like the kind you only hear during serious conversations or old interviews. A baby, a 6-month-old, was speaking. She froze. Then she was out of bed, across the room, running to the cot. She found Tishe was asleep, perfectly still, as if she had not just seen him awake. His chest rose and fell with that steady rhythm only babies know. There was no way he had been talking. Not like that. She was convinced she must be hallucinating the night before. However, she started recording the monitor that night, just to be sure. And she heard the sound again. This time, it was even clearer. It was Tishe's voice, or something that sounded like him. She also heard a second voice. It was male, older, calm. It said, "They told us to move forward. We moved. I saw Kunle fall. He was still shouting, even after. Everything was normal when she ran to Tishe's room. She was shaking so much and didn't sleep that night. The next morning, she just stared at Tishe, who sat on a playmat, chewing absent-mindedly on a soft block. She had no idea of what to do. She was broke already and won't be able to move to another place. Then her journalism mentality kicked in. She was going to watch while keeping her baby safe. By the 5th day, Onome had memorized the pattern. It wasn't random. It always began with silence. The apartment would fall quiet, like the walls were holding their breath. Then the voices would come. She was always never ready to hear them. She recorded the sounds and learned that voices were different every night. It scared her to death, increasing her paranoia. Tishe laughed suddenly and went still. He turned his head, slowly, to the wall beside his cot. His eyes stayed fixed on the walls, as if listening to something she couldn't hear. His voice was soft, calm, and chilling, as he said, "Don't let the angry ones speak next. They will not forget what they lost." She didn't move, because somehow she knew this wasn't just another warning.